Hi everyone, welcome back to Quirky Pineapples. If you're new here, I'm Vina, a plant-based recipe developer and food blogger, and I'm back with another What I Eat in a Day. Today we are focused on high protein but low effort, sort of lazy meals, and some lazy ways that we can add protein to our diet. Now, I know that this is not the best look right now, so you guys are spending the day with me. And I'm going to show you what I eat, but it is Sunday. Today is wash day. And so I'm not going to show you what's going on up underneath here, but if you've watched my previous videos, you know that I've been out of town. I've been sick. I'm feeling a lot better. And also thank you so much for all of the well wishes. I appreciate it. I believe that lots of your kind energy helped to get me better. Because I've been sick and because of travel and I'm finally feeling like myself again, it's officially time for wash day to happen. So you are getting Bonnet Vina today. And so, but I did want to start the video in a good amount of time because I don't want to eat breakfast too late. But I do need to eat breakfast before I do wash day because I don't know if this has ever happened to any of you guys before, but there was one instance where I went and caught myself being ambitious like early in the morning because I usually like to do my wash day early in the morning. And it's like 9:30 right now. But I did not eat before I got in and I was doing my hair. It was like 2 hours in and boy, I felt so lightheaded. So I'm not doing that today. I'm going to make sure that I eat before I hop in and do my hair. And then obviously at lunchtime, I look dark and lovely again, all instead of being in a bonnet. So I'm just starting the day with my water, my big old jug, which, you know, you guys have seen before. Definitely needed my water this morning. And then I have my orange juice and coconut water, which is what I've been drinking to just like, you know, keep my fluids up, right? Because everyone tells you when you're sick, like drink lots of fluids, and this is where I go. Mostly because like coconut water has like lots of electrolytes, so it kind of helps you from dehydrating and, you know, fulfills those hydration needs. And then, I mean, I just have orange juice in the house. I don't drink orange juice all the time because I'm actually allergic to orange juice. Not in like an EpiPen type of way, but it gives me hives from time to time. But I noticed lately, I haven't gotten any hives when I drink orange juice. So I wonder if I'm like building up another tolerance again. Because when I was a kid, it was like a thing. I would get hives and then it stopped for a while. And then around the age of 25, it came back. So yeah. And I don't know about you, sorry. I always start chewing on my ice. I don't know about you, but I cannot drink orange juice like without ice or like nice and ice cold. So that's why I put ice in it. So yeah. So let's get started on breakfast. Today for breakfast, I'm going to be having some chia oats. So I'm going to pull those out. I put them in the refrigerator last night with just like some maple syrup and all of that. Okay, sorry, I had to make an adjustment because I feel like you guys couldn't really see me. All right, so I have some chia oats here, which is just my usual like Trader Joe's oats. I've shown you guys that before. It's like multi-grain. Actually, I'll pull it out just in case you're new here. I have the organic rolled oats with ancient grains and seeds one. That's this one right here. And I like this one because it's pretty high in protein and fiber. And it already has like chia seeds, flax seeds, all that good stuff in it. And it has a pretty good amount of protein because of that. So I like to use that one. And then I just mixed it with 2 tablespoons of chia seeds. I thought about making chia pudding, but I was not in the mood for chia pudding. I don't know. I just wasn't in the mood. I wanted something with a little bit more bite. But what I do want to add to this, and I'm going to put it in a prettier bowl. So let's get a bowl. let's see, the bowl, and I have some peanut butter, and I have this granola, which I haven't had in a while. I kind of want it to be like a peanut butter chia oats. So I have like this organic granola. I love this one. This one is the peanut butter and dark chocolate one. And then I have some peanut butter to add to it. So let's go ahead and get that going. Let's see. I don't know if I can eat all of this. Maybe I'll do half and then I'll save the rest for tomorrow. Let's see. If I eat the whole thing, then I'll end up with roughly about 20 grams of protein in my breakfast. Maybe if I get a little hungry later, I'll eat the rest. But it kind of seems like a lot to have right now, especially since I have like quite a few gulps of water. So that, I'm going to throw on some granola, which it looks like it's just like oats and probably like peanuts and chocolate. I've never really like taken the time to pay attention. I just know it tastes really good. It tastes like Reese's peanut butter cups and everything. So yeah, I'm going for dessert breakfast today. Let's get that open. Ooh. Nice. I feel like what would make this perfect would be like strawberries. I personally like strawberries with peanut butter, or like berries with peanut butter and like chocolate. So I feel like some berries would make this really good, but berries aren't really in season right now, so we're not doing that. And then I'm gonna have some peanut butter. Let me clean off my spoon because I don't like to dip other things into my peanut butter. And I'm gonna do probably about a tablespoon of peanut butter. And then I feel like this isn't quite it. It's almost there, but not quite there. I think I'm gonna add some pumpkin seeds to the mix because I love pumpkin seeds. And I'm anemic, by the way. And before anybody gets started and they're like, you're anemic because you're vegan. No, I'm not anemic because I am vegan. I'm anemic because I have uterine fibroids that cause me to be anemic. My uterine fibroids are one of the main reasons that I became vegan, because it helps me personally. It helps me with my uncomfortable symptoms. And so I feel a lot better when I stick to like a whole food plant-based diet. I feel 1,000 times better than I do when I, or did back when I ate all the things. And so, yeah. So, okay, so let's add some pumpkin seeds. I think I'm finally like about to be done with one bag. And I do have another bag ready on deck. But I was gonna say, I really like pumpkin seeds because they are not only high in protein, but they're also high in iron. And so as an anemic, it helps to like add extra nuts and seeds and things like that to my meals so that I am getting everything, as much nutrients out of a meal as I can. So yeah. All right. So I feel like, oh, this could use more peanut butter, but I'm running out of peanut butter, so I'm not going to do that. But yeah, so now I have this delicious looking bowl of goodness here. That's going to be easy. Now with the chia oats that I made, I just put my oats, my chia seeds, some almond milk. I would normally put like a soy milk or a pea milk because then that amps up the protein, but I didn't have any. I feel like I've had a hard time getting soy milk in the store. I usually have to order it online, or pea milk. I usually have to order that online as well. So I haven't ordered pea milk, but if you use pea milk, you will add an extra 10 grams of protein to this. And this bowl could easily be almost 30 grams of protein. So easy peasy lemon squeezy for breakfast. But yeah, I just let it sit overnight. Oh, and I did add maple syrup because you need a little sweetener sometimes. So yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna go eat my breakfast and then I'm gonna take care of this so that you guys, the next time you see me, I look like regular Vina and I don't look like when your mom had to come up to the school unexpectedly to get you out of trouble. I don't know. My mom never really did that, but I have friends whose moms did that before. And I mean, it's like a normal part of like, I don't know, like the Black experience. Like someone's mom to show up at school in a bonnet. But you know, yes, I digress. So I'm going to eat my breakfast. I'm going to get myself all together so that I look a lot better and a little bit more put together for the day. So I will see you guys back at lunchtime. Maybe I'll show you guys a little bit of my hair process, but if I don't, then I'll see you guys back at lunchtime. Alrighty, so it is lunchtime and I have made a salad using a salad kit that I got from Whole Foods, which makes it super easy because everything already comes in it. And then I just add a few extra things to make it, more substantial. I also really like to just use the whole bag because what I realized about those salads is that you pretty much need to eat the whole bag. Depending on like the dressing and things like that. So basically I use the salad kit with all of the things that came in it. All right, so it is a lemon tahini crunch salad and it has escarola. It looks like escarola. Ooh, that's gonna be a little embarrassing. Endive, broccoli stalk, cauliflower, radicchio, red cabbage, carrots, roasted chickpeas, and falafel seasoning. I haven't put the falafel seasoning on yet. I don't know for sure if I'm gonna like the falafel seasoning on there, but I'll try it. And then I just added on some pumpkin seeds, some hemp seeds, and some tofu. And so this salad alone, where did my little numbers lie? This salad alone is like 35 grams of protein. It might have been closer. Actually, I think it was about 47 grams of protein, which is a lot for a bowl of salad, I think. But I mean, pretty helpful. And then what I'm making for dinner tonight is a really simple dinner, but I don't think it's going to have as much protein. So the salad is definitely going to help. But even without thinking about it, like I often will eat just like a salad kit that, I like. Sometimes it can be hard to find vegan ones, and that's kind of annoying. But when I do find really good vegan ones, I think there's like 3 or 4 that I rotate between just to make meals a little bit easier. And then I just add my own things to it. So yeah, makes it just like a whole lot easier. So why not? So I'm going to go and enjoy my salad, and then I will see you guys back at dinner time. I was going to say lunchtime again. I'm starting to lose all track of time. But yes, I will see you guys back at dinner time. Alrighty, so it's dinner time and we are running out of daylight. So I'm going to try to explain this quickly, I suppose. And so for dinner, I am making just a simple pasta. And the whole object of all of this is that it's very little cooking. And so boiling pasta is not too hard. There's no chopping, even though I do have like my chopping board here. There's no chopping that needs to happen or anything like that. I've got my pasta going right now. It's almost done. So I'm going to add in like some frozen vegetables. This is just like a stir fry blend with some carrots, some green beans, some broccoli, some peppers, and some mushrooms. And so I think I'm going to use probably about half of that. I think half of that would be good. And then I'll save the rest for like another recipe. I think there's probably like water chestnuts or something like that. Oh, those are onions. Onions in them. And so I'll save that for later. So let me pop this back into the oven. And then that way the vegetables can finish cooking with the pasta because the pasta is almost there. I'm also going to reserve a little bit of my pasta water for, I was supposed to do this before I put the vegetables in. So I might get a little bit of veg in there. Okay. But a little bit of the pasta water so that when it is time to like mix everything together and loosen up the cashew cheese, it'll do that. So along with all of that, I have, like I said, just some soft cashew cheese. This one's the herb garlic one by Treeline. I have some butter, and to add some extra protein, I have some cannellini beans, and I have some nutritional yeast, which I don't want to really add the cannellini beans and have them boiling in the pot with everything. So that's going to go for a little bit. And as soon as my pasta is like al dente and my vegetables aren't like frozen anymore, then we'll be ready to go. But this is a good example of how you can just use kind of some convenience items to help you out. I mean, I always have nutritional yeast on hand, so it helps a lot. But with the beans and the nutritional yeast, and even like the pasta itself has its own protein, and the cashew cheese, the pasta will be about 21 to 23 grams of protein, just depending on whether you want to add anything extra. Don't worry, I'm not going to add any nuts or seeds to the top of this one. It's just going to be a really simple creamy pasta. But yeah, so like I said, waiting for this to get going, and then we'll add in the cashew cheese and the butter, all that good stuff. Okay, so while my veggies and pasta is still hot, I'm going to go ahead and add in my cannellini beans just so that they can get a little bit cooked and hot with everything else. Like I said, I didn't want to boil them because they're kind of delicate beans. But with the amount of heat that's in the pot, then that will definitely like help. And then I'm going to go ahead and melt in my butter. I'm not going to use a ton of butter, just like maybe a tablespoon. And obviously, if you don't want to use vegan butter, you can use olive oil or something like that. Something that's probably a little bit more nutritious than vegan buttery spread. So a little bit of butter. And then that's melted in. So I'm going to go ahead and add in my herb cheese. And I'm only going to use about half of the herb cheese because I'm not making a lot of pasta. And I'm just going to stir it in until it's like combined and nice and creamy. So to mix in the cream, and then to kind of help melt down the cheese a little bit, just some of that water, not all of it, because you might not need all of it. There we go. That helped. Because otherwise it's like a big old block of cheese, or not a big block, but just a big blob of the cashew cheese. And if you wanted to add the whole thing, I suppose you could. And then I'm also going to go ahead and add in that nutritional yeast to give a little bit of a more cheesy flavor. And like I said, to add more protein, I'm adding about a half a cup. Like I said, I want all the nutrients I can from it. All right, I'm just going to finish stirring this up, and then we'll be ready to like plate it up and everything. Alrighty, so I would say I highly recommend letting your herb cheese get down to room temperature before you use it, because I had to fight with it just a little bit. But it is perfect, it is delicious, it is flavorful, all the good stuff, and it has everything pretty much that you need. It's got fiber, protein, all that, and flavor. Alrighty. Oh, I forgot to grab a fork. Try and get some of these vegetables. All right. And that just goes to show you that it doesn't have to take a ton of effort, because I'd say if I wasn't filming, I probably could have made this in, I don't know. I probably could have made this in like maybe 20 minutes, I think, if I hadn't been filming. Okay. Yeah, it's really good. I feel like a little Dijon probably would have been good to like really like, I don't know. Or maybe not Dijon, but lemon. Next time I make this, I would definitely make it with lemon. But yeah, so I think I'm gonna scoop a little bit more of that because it's really good. And then, of course, I didn't get a chance to show it to you. So my delicious creamy pasta. But yeah, so there we have it. I am, like I said, starting to run out of daylight. So I'm going to go and enjoy dinner, go and enjoy some time with Husbatron, all that good stuff. But again, thank you so much for joining me. I really hope you found this helpful. All together with all three of these meals, our chia oats in the morning, our loaded up salad for lunch, and this delicious pasta. And then, of course, if you wanted this pasta to have even more protein in it, you could definitely choose a protein pasta, which would make it even 1,000 times easier to add that protein. And you might not even have to use the beans if you don't like beans, right? But yeah, throwing in some beans, throwing in nutritional yeast, all of those things definitely help add to our fiber, our protein, all that good stuff, seeds, so many things. So as you can see, it's really easy, even on a day where you don't feel like cooking very much, to still get your protein. So altogether, we've totaled about 85 grams of protein, and that doesn't include any of maybe the snacks that I eat throughout the day, which I tend to eat things like nuts or toasted chickpeas or something like that. And that adds even more protein and fiber and all that good stuff to my day. But yeah, so I hope you found this helpful. If you're looking for any really great recipes, make sure you check out quirkypineapples.com. And if you need a little help on your plant-based journey, I have a plant-based grocery guide that goes through a list of high protein plant-based foods, high iron, high fiber, all of that good stuff, high in vitamin C, all kinds of things that can help you out on your journey. So that was all. Thanks again for joining me, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Bye, guys.